Welcome to Building with Tyler. My name is Tyler, and this channel is simple. I'm going to give you the best PC build for your budget without wasting your time. Today, $1,500. Every part highly rated, every dollar justified. Let's get into it. Quick note here, this channel is meant to not waste your time, so on screen now you will see all the parts for the specific build. If you want to, you can take a screenshot of what's on your screen now. All links will be in the description below, but if you're willing to stick around, we're gonna go through each part right now. All right, first up we have the AMD Ryzen 7800X 3D at around $334. Keep in mind, prices may vary throughout this video, whether they go up or down. It's really not up to me, but at the time of this recording, it was $334. Just keep that in mind. So anyways, this is one of AMD's best gaming CPUs. 8 cores with 3D V-cache technology that gives it a 20 to 30% advantage over standard CPUs in cache-sensitive games. That includes most modern AAA titles and esports games. So compared to the Ryzen 5 9600X from our $1,300 build, this is a meaningful upgrade. More cores, significantly better gaming performance, and the same AM5 platform for future upgrades. Overall, this CPU is a beast for this budget. And next up, we have the CPU cooler, always important to keep your CPU at the right temperature. So we have the Cooler Master Hyper 212 RGB Black Edition. This one sits at around $25. That usually stays the same within all the videos that I've done so far. So same cooler across all our builds, handles the 7800X 3D cleanly at stock speeds, no reason to spend more here, it's a no-brainer. And next up we have the motherboard, the Asus TUF Gaming B650 Plus Wi-Fi at around $170. Same board as our previous AMD build, Wi-Fi 6, 2 M2 slots, AM5 platform. The quick note here though is that the BIOS may need updated. Now, this is only if this motherboard is somewhere in a factory and it's been sitting in storage for years now, but most motherboards of this caliber should ship with a BIOS already updated and compatible for this CPU. Just something to keep in mind. If you do need to upgrade the BIOS, I will have a link in the description, but like I said in the beginning, you should already have a motherboard that ships to you directly with an updated BIOS for this CPU. Up next, we have the RAM, the Kingston Fury Beast RGB 16GB DDR5 6000. This is 2 sticks of 8GB, $190 after a promo discount. Now this is currently live on PC Part Picker. Make sure if you are doing this build to get on that right now. I don't know how long this promo will last, but that is a sweet deal at $110 off, which is huge. Now for the RAM, I did want to go with 2x16 to give us 32 gigs for this video since I thought we had a little more wiggle room at $1,500. However, it's still crazy out there, guys. It is around $450 to $500 just for 2 sticks of 16 DDR5. Absolutely crazy, so we had to go back to the 2x8 unfortunately, but these sticks are still absolute beasts at this price range, perfect for this build. And next up we have the storage. Very simple here, we're going with the Kingston MV3 1TB NVMe at around $157. This is going to be the same storage across all my videos, mainly because it's cheap, it's reliable, and it's perfect for this build. And next up, we have the GPU, the XFX Swift Overclock Radeon RX 9060 XT at 16GB. This is around $450. Reason for the price spike is because we're moving from an 8GB to a 16GB, which is a huge upgrade and the biggest upgrade I wanted to make at this price range. One honest note here though, the 7800X 3D is slight overkill for this GPU. However, it's a good thing because if you want to upgrade down the road to a bigger and better GPU, this CPU will definitely be able to handle it. And next up we have old reliable, the case, the Lian Li Vector V100R at $75. Now, this case has been the same across all my builds so far, and that's because I am a big fan of Lian Li. If you find a better case or just don't like the look of Lian V, obviously you can go a different route. This case does come with fans. It's a great case, guys. It's a great case. That's why it's the same across all the videos. But if you do want a different different case, by all means, pick your own case, but this is the one I chose to go with for this video. Next up, we have the PSU, the Corsair RM750E 750 watt. This time we're stepping up from a 650 to a 750 for this build specifically. The 7800X3D and the RX 9060 XT need the extra headroom, so it's fully modular, 10-year warranty, and as always, do not cut corners on your power supply. And finally, we have the performance, what everybody's waiting for. What does this build actually do? So gaming at 1440p, this is where it shines. 88 frames per second average in demanding AAA titles and high settings, 144 plus frames per second in competitive titles. And because 1440p gaming does just fine, obviously gaming at 1080p is overkill in the best way. Everything runs at maximum settings with frame rates well above 144 frames per second across the board. Video editing, the 7800X3D handles 1080p and 1440p timeline editing smoothly. The extra cores over the 9600X makes a noticeable difference in export times. And finally, streaming. The RDNA 4's AV1 encoder handles OBS at 1080p without touching frame rates. Overall, this is a solid streaming build. So, once it's all said and done, we have a grand total of $1,490.91. Every part will be linked below in the description. This has been Building with Tyler. My name is Tyler. Hopefully I didn't waste your time, and I'll catch you in the next one.